Okay, so it is currently about 6 in the morning already, and the ship is already taking port or parking into the port as well. In order for us to go. So right now everyone is still asleep while I'm awake, with the exception with some other people, that kind of stuff. And while everyone's eating breakfast, I'm just waiting to get to the water shuttle ticket area, which is going to be on deck 7. And basically, hopefully, I can get the water shuttle tickets and get there on time to get the rental car to go to the Yukon. I'm so bored. I mean, I can't wait in the room, and they're not going to even open until 7 or so. But let's see what the ship's doing. Okay, so right now we're just waiting for the water shuttle to come by, and I got the ticket. So right now it's 7:05 so far, or I guess we're just still waiting for us to be called to start boarding the water shuttle, I think. So inside this is the water shuttle. I think this is one of the lifeboats that they use as well. But it's pretty cool. But hey, you guys should check out the view. And this is it, Skagway. It's pretty cool. It looks like we're using one of the lifeboats here. Here's the ship, and a couple of lifeboats are gone because they're being used as water shuttles. Whoa, check that out. Looks like there was a rock slide. Okay, so right now it is pretty early in the morning, and this is the town of Skagway. So I'm now in the rental car, and I'm now heading to the Yukon as well. It's a cool place. I mean, wooden streets, wooden buildings. I think according to the guide, it's like one of the places where the transport was for the gold rush back in, I think, around the 18 or 1700s. Okay, so right now we're here, or we were here in Skagway, in which we're traveling as well. So we're right now traveling up to this border, which is where the Canadian and US border would be as well. So that's where we got to cross here. So in order to get to Whitehorse up here, it looks like we had to cross into some of British Columbia's territory, in which we were there just a few days ago, but more in the south. Because right now we're traveling up north, and once we hit to this area where the Yukon and British Columbia borders are, then we keep going up to here. First stop by here, which is I think a training post back in the 17 or 1800s though, and then continue up to Whitehorse. This is it. We are officially in the Yukon. Wow. Fall just started, I think. It's so pretty. There's still miles and miles of roads down here. And it's a beautiful scenery as well in this entire area. Whoa. Okay, I wonder if you can longboard down here. Do you know how cool it'd be to be able to travel with your skateboard down this road? And seeing all this? Extremely. Just so as long as it doesn't rain. So we're finally parts in the Yukon as well. So one of the places is this small town, and this is supposed to be the largest town around the area. But we're not yet to Whitehorse. But on the drive there, the scene is really hypnotizing as well. I'm not sure if it's normally hypnotizing or basically I just got up 5 in the morning, but it's definitely worth it. I mean, check out the scene behind me. Pretty cool, right? So we're now on our way to continue up to Whitehorse as well to see what it's like and what's happening in Whitehorse. And I gotta say, this has been very breathtaking. So right now we are in Carcass Commons maps, and this is a really cool area. Like, there's the public washroom, and there's cool stuff as well. Like, there's this coffee shop, and there's also like, ooh, ice cream, and also this like visitor center as well. This place looks really, really cute. Aww. Whoa, check it out. The totem pole. Sweet. Hey, you guys want to see something that's unbelievable? This is literally a desert. This gives us some explanation of how it becomes that. But a desert in the Arctic. Seems odd. I've seen stranger. After visiting the desert, we finally arrived at Whitehorse. It was a cute, small town, of course, even though it's the capital city. But for whatever reason, this town always reminds me of Yellowknife, back in the Northwest Territories as well. The ambient vibe was enjoyable to drive through, and it just feels like time can slow down. We did head to some grocery stores and pick up a couple things such as Yukon birch syrup and some Yukon coffee as well. And continued driving down. It was a great way to spend the rest of our afternoon before we had to head back to Skagway to catch the ship. But the thing is that I also want to visit the Yukon again with Yellowknife and see what it's like, and stay for probably several nights as well. But something told me it was great to be back in Canada, even if it was just for a few hours. Okay, so right now I am in Whitehorse now, after about a couple hours to drive with a beautiful scenic highway on the way, and in which Whitehorse is a pretty cool place. I do like the small town vibe that this place has, and I also like some of the buildings. Anyway, so right now Whitehorse has been a really great place to be, but I gotta get back to the ship. On the way back to Alaska or BC or both, there's a couple places that I want to stop by, and this is one of them. This area here is called the Miles Canyon. It's actually really cool. Not to mention down there, there's a bunch of stairs that you can take to actually go see the canyon as well. Come on, let's go check it out. This is amazing. Oh, wow. this is something. And check it out. There's a suspension bridge over there. I don't think I'll have time to cross over that. But, oh my god. Well, I got a little bit curious, so I decided to go onto this bridge to see what's on the other side. But it's just more trails to that side as well. Or more of a mountains pass. I mean, even check it out. This is what the view is like when you're across the bridge. It's breathtaking. I guess it's really time to head back to Alaska and head back to the ship as well. But it's great to be back in Canadian style, even though it's just for a few hours or so. But this behind me is really cool. I think I'll visit Yukon again, but not through Alaska. I'm not sure anymore of how I want to get to Yukon as well. But one thing for sure is that it's really great to see the sceneries and stop by the highway if you have time. Okay, this one is really picturesque. I mean, the snow-capped mountains in the distance over there, to even the lake as well. The Yukon had a lot of great things to offer a lot of visitors that come to plan, whether you're in the Yukon itself or you're coming from Alaska just to spend a few hours. Some great roads that you could probably take your longboards and skate down this area as well. Feeling the wind in your hair, the speed, or during around the time of September, just embrace the autumn leaves. I couldn't believe I almost thought it was still summer when it was almost the end of September. But it was really nice though, to get away from that rain when I was in Alaska. There was something that kept you hypnotized outside, but at the same time, it makes you want to sleep. The biggest treat of all was where we saw this cute grizzly bear out there as well. Now that was a rare treat when we were passing by. But it was a good thing we kept our distance though, because I did not want to be close. Although it's really cute and I did want to give it a hug. Although, bad idea. On the way, we just continued to Skagway. So right now, I am currently back in the town of Skagway as well. So what I'm going to do is return the rental car and we're going down here because there's one thing that I kind of want to do. Go shopping! It's raining right now since we got back into Alaska, Skagway specifically. But hopefully it doesn't last that long. Or it might, I could be wrong about that. But at least it's not hard raining and we are safe from landslides as well. Now I think that's one of the major concern things that's best to look out of. Okay, so right now I am back in the town of Skagway from the mountaintop. Apparently right now it's more windy than rainy. And basically I'm trying to keep the wind out. Ah! Sorry. I wish my umbrella had better shape. Okay, so this is the town of Skagway. It's a cool and cute, pretty cool port town. And which I believe there's a lot of history into it as well. Check out some of these buildings. They were built around the 1800s during the gold rush. Okay, so right now I'm just warming up with some warm apple cider, and there's this cool brewery called the Skagway Brewery as well, brewing as well. As in which it's a good idea to let the wind die down a little bit. So I'm just gonna hang around here, drink some apple cider, and just see what else to do because I'm still gonna do some shopping and all, and as well as see what else is happening in town, which I don't think the wind would die down anytime soon. Okay, see the. Okay, look behind me, over there. Okay, yeah, there was some flag flying behind me, so yeah, I'm gonna tell how strong the wind it is with that one. Okay, so this is more of Skagway, and it seems like things are getting a lot quiet. Oh, around here as well. Like quiet, almost like ghost town quiet, but I don't think it comes to that part. I do notice it is getting really dark. I mean, it's looks closed. Way too early to be thinking about Christmas. Well, here's some of the bad news. No souvenir shopping. Because around this time, a lot of the shops would close out at 6 p.m. Oh well. At least it's money saved. Or, oh wait, here's how it goes. At least it's a penny saved, a penny earned. But too bad though. I was hoping I could find some cool stuff. Especially bear related things. Oh, I even saw a grizzly bear as well. But anyway, I think it's better to get back to the ship. The wind's picking up, and I think it's starting to get raining really hard. Plus my umbrella's pretty trashed. Okay, so right now I am safely back on the ship. Luckily they had shuttle buses to come and pick us up, and basically took us to the ship directly. According to some of the ship crew there, then we weren't able to do any lifeboat tenders at that moment because the thing is that the weather had shifted. Plus, it makes sense. Right now, I think the winds are pretty rough already, and I won't be surprised if the whole ship starts to rock. Just like almost a couple days ago. But let's see, because tomorrow we're heading to Icy Strait, so hopefully the weather clears up by then.